Because Shropshire doesn't stop at the weekend.
Neither does Eric Smith.
Saturday mornings on BBC Radio Shropshire.
Now, fundraising challenges come in all forms, don't they? There's a big one tomorrow, of course, the London Marathon, and lots of people are doing that for charity. You might give up booze for a month. You might have to do some crazy number of marathons in a year. And a manufacturing company based in Telford has chosen the Midlands Air Ambulance as their nominated charity. And they've concocted their own triathlon for the staff to take on. Paul Fielding and Sarah Ralphs both work for Nomique Seating on the Halesfield Industrial Estate. And they're with me in the studio this morning. Hello, both. Good morning.
Good
morning. Good morning. I gather, Paul, you've not had a nominated charity before, have you?
Yes, we did. It was about 7 or 8 years ago, though. We had the Acorns Trust, where some of us went and did the National Three Peaks Challenge, 24-hour challenge. So we did that, but we haven't done anything since.
You said some of us. That was you as well, then, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
How did it go?
I proposed, organised and got involved in it. It went very well. I think out of the 9 of us that started, 7 of us finished.
It was good.
Yeah. It was good.
Where did the triathlon idea come from?
Well, we've got a forum that we hold every couple of months at Nomique, and it was one of the ideas that popped up from one of the team. And we're saying triathlon because it's actually spelt TRY. And not TRI.
Go on then.
Because actually it's a huge feat for probably 90% of the guys taking part. So it's definitely a try. Yeah.
We're predominantly couch potatoes. There's only maybe a third of us that are remotely physically active, or were remotely physically active, but the rest of us have took up the challenge to give it a go. And the beauty of it being the 3 different disciplines is that some people are good at swimming, some people are good at cycling. We can all walk or run, and so we'd only have to improve on one of the elements, and it's been a good challenge for all of us, really.
Which is your strength of those 3 then, Sarah? Swimming, walking, cycling, or all 3? Maybe?
I think probably the running side of it, really. I do quite a lot of running, yeah. I mean, the Wrekin, I use that as my local stomping ground.
What, up and down the Wrekin?
Up and down. That's the final part of the challenge as well, is the run up and down the Wrekin.
Go on, what?
Ask how fast.
Well, I can do the Wrekin up and down in about 33 minutes.
Stop, just a minute.
At the moment.
Up and down?
Yes.
In 33 minutes?
Yes. Yeah, but I haven't been in a pool since I went on holiday last year. So there's a weakness already there. I think about 6 or 7 of us went out a couple of weeks ago and did the cycle route, which is 10 miles. That was a lot tougher than I thought it would be. So, I may have a strength on the final element, but the previous 2, we may have a struggle.
OK, Paul, what about you? Your strengths and weaknesses here?
I'm just mediocre at all of them. but improving. No, I am really. I've got no strength in any of the elements.
God loves a trier, my friend.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about.
And that's what my teacher said.
Yes.
But yeah, no specific strength in any one of them. We're just trying hard to improve on all of them.
Let's look at distances then. What have they got to do? How's it going to work?
It's a 500-metre swim.
First?
It is first, yeah. We've been at the Abraham Derby School in Telford have kindly allowed us to use their pool. So we're going to be swimming 500 metres there. Then we cycle.
You see, that would finish me off to start with. I'll be gone by then.
Yeah, it's quite a distance,
right.
Isn't it?
Then on your bike.
Then on the bike down through Iron Bridge and up through Jackfield, quite hilly. Around the back of Wenlock, and then to the foot of the Wrekin that finally takes us, and then it's the final run up and down. It's just under 5k.
Yeah.
The distance for the Wrekin. So 500-metre swim, 10-mile cycle,
and then up and down the Wrekin at the end of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're not all running up and down the Wrekin, only the nutters.
So maybe we're walking.
The sensible ones are walking.
How many staff are giving it a go?
14.
Are they really?
Mm.
And the age range is quite significant, really, because the youngest I think is 24, and then the oldest is our MD, who we won't mind us saying, he's actually 62. So, there's quite a varied...
Senior in so many ways.
Yes, there you are.
You're going to be in such trouble when you get back, I'll tell you. I'd stop while you're ahead now. I'd quit while you're ahead if I were you.
Not known for that.
No, I can work that one out, I know. So lots of people, I mean, as you say, lots of cooperation here, because you mentioned the Abraham Derby School let you use the pool for a bit of training.
Yeah. We've had some advice as well, haven't we,
Yeah.
from some guys at the Wrekin Leisure.
Telford and Wrekin Leisure have been very good, and they've given us corporate rates on using the gym and the pools. So since the beginning of February, we've had access to those. They've also come to site, and Sid Harris has come on behalf of Telford and Wrekin and give us advice on health and well-being and eating, not eating specifically for this event, but trying to get us to eat better.
Yeah.
And we've got a thing within Nomique where we have a breakfast club where the company provides healthy food for breakfasts and things like that. Yeah, it's all been good.
And you're doing this for the air ambulance?
Yeah,
We are,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Any specific reason you picked that?
It's local, they do a fantastic job. It's a charity funded, thing, and they do just such a great thing that why not,
Obviously, you as a station are regularly promoting charity events and things like that. But we just thought that the air ambulance could potentially affect everybody. All the other charities are fantastic causes, and they're all doing a great job. But so we just selected it really on that basis.
It's the old thing with the air ambulance. You never know when you're going to need it.
No, that's right.
Exactly.
That's exactly
I mean,
right.
we did notify them of the events, and they've kindly said that if at any point the ambulance is en route, on its way
available.
back somewhere, it may do a fly over the Wrekin at the
There we
final
go.
event. So we're just hoping that none of us have to actually get in it
No, that's right.
at the end of the event.
A little bird tells me you have a curious training regime, Paul, for the Wrekin. Now, tell me more about it.
Well, it's not curious. It's not
It's curious to me. I know what it is.
Yeah,
Go on.
yeah. Well, in order to build my strength up with regards to walking up and down the Wrekin, I use dive weights on my ankles. Much. You shouldn't have asked this question. You really shouldn't.
That is just opening a can of worms.
Go on. No. Now the worm is open. Worms are. I need to know more.
I think it's.
They are just a strap-on weight that you put on your ankles. Yeah?
Yes.
And obviously it's heavy at the end of your legs, so it builds your muscles up as you're walking up and down the Wrekin.
Right.
But for some reason, Sarah just has a different interpretation on it, and I'm not entirely sure why.
And I think it's an off-air conversation.
Is it? It's.
And I'm now as red as my air ambulance t-shirt.
You are actually. You have looked. Even in the dim light in the studio, I can see.
Thanks,
It
Paul.
could be
Thank you.
classed as slightly rude. Okay. Fine. All right. Fundraising page if anybody wants to sponsor you.
Yes, we've got a Just Giving page that you can access via our website, which is nomique.com. We're kind of promoting as much as possible. The Air Ambulance have kindly put a post up on their website as well with regards to our challenge and links to our Just Giving pages.
Yep.
So, yeah.
We've got individual pages on Just Giving, and then we've got a collective page that we're all linked to for the company as well.
Yeah.
So, just anybody that feels the urge to make a donation would be gratefully appreciated. And really at this point, if I can, I'd like to thank Telford and Wrekin Leisure for all the support they've given us. We're having an after the show do at the Meadow down in Ironbridge for the participants down there. We're expecting not very many of us to be stood up. We'll probably be lay on the floor, writhing around, and then also all our friends and family and all the people that are going to be marshalling and supporting on the day. Just a big thanks to them because they've all been incredibly supportive.
Brilliant.
And all the donations that we've received so far.
You got 4 weeks. Or thereabouts, haven't you?
4 weeks today.
Yes.
Is it 4 weeks today?
Rock
Is that what
and
it is?
roll.
Yeah.
Will we see you there? Will you come along and?
I'm on holiday.
Oh yeah.
You won't want to know where I'm going.
So many people are on
No,
holiday.
but I
that
am.
day.
I'll be lazy. I'll be lazy on a sunbed, my friend. Doing. Absolutely, I'll think about you. Is that right? I will think about you. It's great to see you both, and well done. And
very
thank you.
much.
Give our best to all the rest of them. They're
Thank
going
you
to
very
do
much.
this.
Thank you.
Paul Fielding and Sarah Ralphs from Nomique Seating on the Halesfield Industrial Estate in Telford, and they 14 of them altogether doing their very own triathlon on the 20th of May to raise money for the Midlands Air Ambulance.